Hello, everyone. Attorney Lee Marvin here. Once again, I'm a specialist in immigration law, and I've been specializing for over 10 years. Today, this video is going to be very interesting to people who are subscribers. Ding, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified of videos like this, because this is a continuation of a video that I did a few weeks back when I was in Colombia, okay? So stand by. At the end, I give you very specific instructions on what to do if you think that you have been the victim of a romance fraud. Yes, indeed. This is part 2 for the romance scam, romance fraud video that I did, okay? So romance fraud is a very big industry. By the estimates of the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, $547 million in 2021 alone. That was an 80% increase from the year before. So people are learning. These scammers don't quit. They learn and learn and learn new tactics and despicable ways of trying to ruin people's lives for a quick buck, okay? They make a lot of them. 547 million is a big deal. So if you think that you might be a victim of this, you got to do things. And that's what I talk about at the end of the video. So how do you know somebody's scamming you? I mean, nobody wants to be scammed. So if anyone thinks they're being scammed, they're not going to let it happen. But how do you know? Okay. So there's very common tactics that these losers use in order to try to scam people. Okay. Such as number 1, for dating, they say that your romantic interest sends you pictures, but it doesn't seem right. Either the picture's doctored, or it just looks fake, or it's just weird. Or the description doesn't match what their picture is. Sometimes people use pictures of other people, even though they've started a relationship with you online, just doesn't match. So that's one sign. And again, there's lots of signs. You don't go no or no go on the first one, but you do keep track of these things. Because number 2, the indication is if the relationship is moving way too fast. Love moves really fast, okay? That's what scammers are counting on. That you're going to be so involved in their sweet talk and their BS that you're going to let them move quickly. Because the key for these scammers is that they want to move fast before you have an idea of what's going on. So if they're moving fast, if they say, "Oh, I love you, honey," they say that they love you very quickly in the internet dating relationship. That's a really horrible, horrible sign, okay? 3, these phony people are so nice, right? What the government says is they lavish. That's a pretty big word. They lavish you with attention, affection. They promise you all sorts of things. They want to meet in person. They're very interested in every aspect of your life that probably nobody else has ever been interested in, okay? They're trying to sweet talk you. That's sign number 3. 4, romance scammers try to isolate people. Because when you tell stories to other people, they're like, whoa, that doesn't sound right. So a lot of times scammers tell you, whoa, hey, don't tell your family yet or your friends. I want to make sure this is real. It's whatever BS they try to hand you. They try to wedge between you and your normal group of friends and family. So watch out for that. So that's sign 4. 5, scammers eventually always ask for money, because that's the point of the scam, is they want your money. So eventually they're going to start saying things about, hey, I need money, or send me money, and they're going to tell you how to send money. They're going to ask you for a wire transfer. They're going to send you, and this happened to me. Somebody tried to scam me, not romance, but they tried to scam me for a room I was renting. They sent money orders and said, hey, oh man, I send you too many. Can you just send me a check back? I'm like, yeah, I'm not that stupid. So wire transfers and money orders are a great way of scammers to try to get you to bite, okay? Scammers make up stories. That's why they're scammers. They make up stories. They sound very believable, and they request things from you that they shouldn't, okay? That only meaningful long-term relationships would somebody ever ask you these sorts of questions. So if you get questions like that, that's kind of a warning sign, okay? Common examples of questions that are asked relate to money. Scammers are always trying to get the edge, trying to get money, and they're not shy about it. They're just very smart, very clever about how they ask. So there's always an emergency, okay, whether it's their emergency or a family member, mom, dad, whatever. There's emergencies. Hospital bills. Oh, I've got all these bills. And they might not ask you right away. They may just throw it out there. Oh, these bills are, oh, it's so hard to live here with these bills. Or they might say, hey, I need money for a plane ticket because I really love you and I really want to come and see you, okay? Or, man, I've got these debts. I need to pay these debts before I can move forward with this relationship. You get the point. Scammers ask all sorts of things, clever things to try to get you to pay. So if they're asking you for money and you're not married to them yet, or you're not in a committed relationship living in the same household, the answer is no. Don't do it, okay? So, just be smart. I mean, there's got to be some kind of instinct that you have that something might not be right. Too good to be true. That phrase has been around for a long time. It applies to internet dating, okay? So if you've been victimized or you think you may have been victimized, there's things that you should do. So this is the tip for people who think they've been victimized, okay? First of all, 1, stop all communications immediately. Not worth it, you're done. 2, cancel any gift cards that you may have already given and ask the company if they're willing to refund it. Tell them you were scammed, and a lot of companies will refund it for you. 3, notify your bank, okay? If you've had any checks or anything that you've sent to this person, notify your bank and ask them what you need to do. 4, change your passwords, right? Just do it for good measure. Whether they've any reason to have access, doesn't matter. Be safe, change your passwords. File complaint with the FBI. There's a thing called the FBI Internet Crime Center. You basically contact the FBI, report this, because guarantee they're doing this to other people, and they need to have the weight of the federal U.S. government on their shoulders, okay? Also, report the scam to the Federal Trade Commission. These things you can look online, okay? You need to do that so that the power of the United States government and the power that the people in the United States can help stop people from being victimized by thugs and scammers, okay? I'm very passionate about this just because it disgusts me that people do this, but it happens so much. It's like, yeah, what's the next big deal? We're desensitized here in the United States because we don't really have to deal with this sort of stuff like many other countries. I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's very different here. There's a very good reason why it doesn't happen here, because responsible people contact the authorities. So do it. This video is highly useful. So watch it again and again. If you are internet dating internationally, you need to review this video and subscribe again so that you get notified of other videos, updates that relate to this and other important matters. I'm Attorney Lee Marvin. Reach out to me if you need help. I can help you with many, many, many things. Look at all my videos. You see what sorts of things I do. You see what kind of reputation I have. I would love to help you succeed.